This is Ayman Rahman Khan. I am a barrister at law and an advocate practicing in the Dhaka Judge Court. Currently, I am working as an associate advocate at Rahman Law Associates and Company, a law firm based in Dhaka, which has been operative since 1979. Today, I will be addressing few issues regarding abortion rights in Bangladesh. The Bangladesh Penal Code, in its section 312 to 316, has made miscarriage, although not mentioning abortion directly, has made miscarriage an illegal offense. It is stated that whoever causes a pregnant woman to miscarry for the purpose other than saving her life shall be punished to 3 years of imprisonment or fine or both. But if the woman is quick with child, then the imprisonment shall extend up to 7 years or fine or both. As we look further into this topic, we see that in Bangladesh, abortion is only allowed when the woman's life is in danger. Bangladesh has one of the highest rate of child marriage. Early marriage leads to early pregnancy. Young girls face serious health consequences, including death from early pregnancy. In order to save these young lives, professionally performed abortions are needed. It will reduce injury and death caused by unsafe and illegal abortions, particularly in rural areas. While abortion has been strictly made illegal, the practice of menstrual regulation, also known as MR, has been there in Bangladesh since 1979 with the support of the government. MR services have been incorporated in the National Family Planning Program and was implemented all over the country by the government itself. In Bangladesh, up until 2012, MR procedures were performed under a process called manual vacuum aspiration. Manual vacuum aspiration is allowed up until 10 to 12 weeks from the last menstrual period of the woman. But according to a survey or a study by ICDDRB in November 2013, a new process was introduced which is known as MRM or menstrual regulation with medication. Ever since that, our government clinics and hospitals are performing MRM and it is allowed up to 9 weeks from the last menstrual period of the woman. This initiative was further backed by the government by a policy and called the Bangladesh National Menstrual Regulation Services Guidelines. This guidelines is dedicated to the clinics that provide menstrual regulation services to clients. The national policy that has been enacted in 2011 laid down a standard approach of MR services towards a client by a provider. Few of them are respecting a woman's right to confidentiality, promoting a woman's right to dignity, conscientious objection, and referral. Maternal mortality has greatly reduced in this country, and the contributing factor is this MR initiative that has been taken by the government in the late 1970s. Bangladesh has been making solid progress towards meeting this Millennium Development Goal for reducing maternal mortality by 3/4 between 1990 and 2015. According to a government-backed study known as BMMS, which is the acronym for Bangladesh Maternal Mortality and Healthcare Services Survey, the maternal mortality has dropped to 2/5 in less than 1 decade. Women in the country, especially in the rural areas, are widely encouraged to take this safer option of menstrual regulation by the government itself. Billboards, posters, TV commercials, and in many ways, the government has been trying to encourage women to opt for this safer procedure. This procedure has been widely publicized, accepted, and normalized all around the country among rural women as well as urban women to prevent unwanted pregnancies that has an has been approved and devised by the government itself. Women all over the country are encouraged to do so as they are free of charge, as the government clinics and hospitals are financially backed by the government and other NGOs. The idea of MR is nothing secretive in the country anymore. Therefore, the fear of not taking it is absent. Although there are certain barriers which I cannot deny, such as some women's limited knowledge about the facility or the unavailability of the procedure in very remote areas, there are NGOs who are working hand in hand with the government to promote and to make it widely accessible to all the women in the country. NGOs, for example, Reproductive Health Services Training and Education Program, which is also known as RH-STEP, Association for Prevention of Septic Abortions, also known as BAPSA, the Bangladesh Women Health Coalition, also known as BWHC, the Family Planning Association of Bangladesh, which is also known as FPAB, the Urban Planning Primary Health Care Project, which is also known as UPHCP, Mary Stopes Bangladesh and BRAC Bangladesh are actively working to promote and disseminate information related to MR and working closely with the government to expand access of MR services all over Bangladesh so that pregnant women can avail it without any hesitation. Women are now much more open to the idea of MR than to the idea of unsafe abortions, thanks to the menstrual regulation initiative taken by the government in the late 70s.